They discovered that ruffians were plaguing the small town of Phandelver, orcs were on the road to the west, and Gundren was at a place called Cragmore Castle, somewhere located in the forest. Having now gained their quests, they all retired into the Stonehill Inn for their evening's respite. Following morning, Keith, who wears sandals, awoke and found himself suddenly alone. Boniface had left word with the innkeeper that he was needed back home for his sister due to an emergency, and Baldric had decided that he would enjoy some leisure time in Phandelver, perhaps picking up from where
Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, welcome and hello. This is D&D with the Wankelmut 5. We are joined with Calf Rockseeker. Give us a hurrah there, Calf.
Hurrah.
Ballsdip, the rogue halfling. Ballsdip, say hello.
Woohoo!
Okay. Keith, who wears sandals.
I'm a dwarf.
You're a halfling rogue. Keith, who wears sandals, a fighter of his own renown, and destined for great things. Magnificent with a bow that he holds loftily in his hand. Give us a hello there, Keith. Keith is a little silent. Okay. And lastly, we have Merrick, a halfling monk, also joining us. Say hi. Or not. That's fine. Okay, moving on. As our adventurers have just found out, they are now on their way to Phandelver, in the south of the Sword Coast, where they are taking Gundren Rockseeker, their patron, from Cragmore Castle back to town to do a bit of healing and recuperation, mainly because, well, they want coin. They find themselves on the forest road, where, let's just load it up. They find themselves on the forest road, traveling slowly through a path that has, just eased away through the bushes on either side. Gundren sleeping at the back of the cart, just trying to recuperate. Keith walking next to the horses. Merrick keeping his eye out for anything that is going on, and Ballsdip, being the lazy rogue that he sometimes can be, is also helping drive the cart. It's about mid-afternoon. It's a little overcast, and it is a small little drizzle. The humidity can be quite, it's pleasant. It's not unpleasant. However, you do hear something in the nearby area. And something's not quite right. Who has your passive perception? Calf or Merrick? Which one of you are wanting to do the investigation?
I'm on the cart, so...
My perception is 30.
Wait,
passive
actually,
perception, 13.
hang on. There's two Keiths who wears sandals.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
It's gonna work right.
But if we hover over one, it appears to be calf.
Yeah.
Okay, delete that. Don't know why it would happen there.
But
Just just FYI, Merrick can't hear us.
Merrick can't hear us.
Yeah, I'm talking to him on WhatsApp.
Okay.
I mean, carry on. I've no idea what the issue is.
You deleted off.
Yeah, I'm putting him back.
Okay.
Hey, Merrick, can you hear us now?
He's muted. Okay, technical issues. That is strange. Are you just chatting on WhatsApp, Botod? Or Bolton?
Yeah.
You, Keith.
Yes, I'm not Keith. I'm Calf.
Cough.
I'm talking to him on WhatsApp. Yeah.
Maybe he should join it on his phone. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna say, Keith, why don't you
Did
go
he
and...
not accidentally mute his laptop? Or computer, or whatever. Yes.
Just continue.
Okay. Keith, I would like you to give me a nature check.
Okay.
So on your character sheet, there we go. And that is a 14. You hear something in this vicinity. Sorry, I know the map's gone a little bit funky. You hear something in that vicinity, and you can see the very odd-looking wizard, dark of skin, dark in complexion, and he looks a little bit menacing. But for some reason, he seems to be somewhat expecting of you. It seems that he kind of knew you were coming. Very gentlemanly. He comes closer towards you, saying, "Hello, gentlemen. Fancy meeting you on this road. My name is Iano Ulbrich, and I am a member of the Lord's Alliance. What have you there in the back of that cart?"
We have a Gundren.
Surely.
Dwarves. Got dwarves.
Dwarves.
These dwarves have no business here.
Just passing through, friend.
You said his name was Gundren. I am familiar with that name. I would encourage you, Keith. You seem to have some sort of inclination around this Lord's Alliance, being a member yourself. And you have a slight memory of Sildar mentioning this name. And if you remember correctly, the caves that you first encountered where you were in the town of Phandelver mentioned Glassstaff as Iano Elbrick. Could this be the same person?
What shall I do? I confront him.
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 5. Okay. He kind of looks at you. What do you say to him when you confront him?
Wait, it said 5? What did when I rolled? It said
So
17 and 6.
yeah, 6. We go with the first roll unless I give you advantage.
Oh.
So it's just to
Sorry,
save a bit of time.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna call Quentin.
Okay. So we go with the first one. So it's a 6, but make your confrontation.
Are you Iano? Speak true.
Yes, I already said my name is Yanu. Yes, I think. Yes, of course I'm Yanu. Who else would I be? That's what I introduced myself as. I think you
I
meant to
forgot.
say Glassstaff.
Yes, are you Glassstaff?
This is a name that I regrettably have been called. Yes, my guests had a rather unfortunate time where they were interrupting my penchant for money. And that there was a little bit of nasty business, but yes, that's all well and forgotten now. It's not important. Yes. Bolstep, you have in your possession the very letter that came from the chambers of Glassstaff, and you're milling it over in your head, and you remember that it says that Iono was to capture a group of adventurers in league with the dwarves, and it was signed by the Black Spider, who is very well known as the evil in this area.
Okay.
Do we continue talking? Do you want to capture him? Yeah.
I think. Well, he seems to know. He seems to know Keith who wears sandals. You said they were part of the same.
Yes, but it's Sildar had mentioned that if Iono was indeed Glassstaff, that if he was indeed Glassstaff, he is a traitor to the Lord's Alliance.
And he's already identified himself as Glassstaff.
He has identified himself as Glassstaff to
But
Keith.
he said it was a misunderstanding.
He said it was a rather bad turn of events.
Regrettable.
Nothing regrettable, nothing serious, nothing to concern yourselves with.
Okay, so he's trying to be trying to get us to ignore
Yes.
Glassstaff.
But if you remember on your quests, the quest that you were on, finding Cragmore Castle, let's see if I can show you. Give me a sec. This is an active quest that you have at the moment.
Find Iana.
Find Iono and return him to
Okay.
Sildar.
Sorry,
Alright.
and this dude is
I think we
Iana,
should
right?
capture him.
Yes. Okay, so you guys are going to try and capture him.
Yes.
Calf. What was it you were saying?
Whose turn is it?
No one's turn yet.
No one's done yet.
Okay.
Okay. I jump off the cart and walk up a bit closer to him. I point
I
back
take
at the
out my
cart and
shovel.
and I say, Gundren, my dear cousin, is in the back of that cart fighting for his life. I poke him in the chest a couple times. What do you know about it?
Why should I answer your questions?
You came to us.
I'm passing by. I was just investigating. You see him starting to kind of
I
try to
try
make
and
a
sweep
break
his
for it.
legs out.
Okay.
While these two were having a chat, I used my stealth to sneak out the back of the cart and into the bushes and circled round him.
Okay.
North
won.
or south?
Okay, so
Oh,
so you can take your character. You saying you want to go to there?
Yes,
Bolster?
I'm out of sight of him, but I am blocking his escape.
Okay. I do want. Okay, so let's first deal. Um, so Bullsdip, I'd like you to give me a stealth check.
Right.
Calf, I'd like you to give me a. Let's just go with a straight up strength check. So yes, okay. So Bullsdip, you do manage to sneak around behind him using some of
Without
that
him noticing.
yeah,
Yeah.
using some of that roguish ability that you have.
Oh,
Um,
fuck.
and as Calf tries to sweep underneath him, Glassstaff jumps into the air very narrowly, having the hammer pass. Or what did you use? Was it your hands?
Just kicked his legs.
Okay.
Kicked at his leg.
As your leg goes underneath, he very adeptly jumps up. And I would like everybody to roll for initiative. Now, how that works in this is give us 2 seconds. We are not the horse.
I am not a horse.
No, and we roll for initiative. So you should see a pop-up come up on the top of your screen. Okay. There we go. So just roll for your own initiatives.
So on your character's sheet, you can just click initiative in the top right area.
I don't know why there's another cough.
By the way, was it noted that Keith took out his shovel?
His shovel.
Yeah, he did. He did say it.
Okay. He took out his shovel. So
What are you
Keith,
gonna do with the shovel?
we'll see.
Him.
We're planning to return him somewhere, not bury him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonk him on the head.
Keith,
I don't
please
know
roll.
why. There's something wrong
Yeah.
with your character.
Mine.
Yeah.
You've removed my extra.
Yeah, but this one is not
But
showing.
it keeps coming back.
Okay, doesn't matter. We'll track it.
Okay, that's fine.
Keith and Merrick, you need to roll for initiative.
So
please.
at the top on the that carousel that opened up at the top of your screens, with everybody's character, there should be a little dice marker, red dice marker. Just click on those. Are they not seeing it? Maybe.
Corvus or Keith?
Where would it be?
Top
the top
center
of
of
your
the screen.
Top center.
Yeah.
And to the right of your character.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
that's right.
unmissable. Okay.
Okay, on the left of your screens, if you're not seeing that, on the complete left of your screens where you've got it's a little man icon, ruler icon and that. The bottom one looks like a carousel. Click on that. That should bring it up then.
Jim, I want to say, just roll for them.
Okay, I'll just roll for you guys. No, there we go. Merrick found it. Keith, am I just... Sorry?
Just going a bit slow there, DM. Just going a bit slow.
What's
On my
going?
end.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Keith, you're not finding it. I'm just going to roll for you.
Yes.
Or you can roll it on your character sheet. But I'll roll it now. Okay. There we go. So that was a 15. Okay. So it is Iano's turn. There we go. Begin the combat. Right. So Iano, and just stop that. So with us as Bullsdip, at your turn you do get advantage on your attack because you snuck up behind him. Okay. Glassstaff is facing Calf, and he is going to throw a magic missile at you.
Where did he get that from?
From his fingers.
He's a magician.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. is it? Okay, so
But he still doesn't know I'm behind him.
he still doesn't know you're behind him. So
Yeah.
with this, the magic missile, he creates 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of his choice. He is going straight for Calf Rockseeker, just for the sheer, did not like you trying to hurt him. Each deal.
Again.
Huh?
Again.
Yeah, again.
Okay. Each dart does 1d4 plus 1 force damage to the target. The darts all strike simultaneously, and they can hit that creature. They hit that creature one shot. There is no saving throw for it. Is you take 9 points of force damage. I will mark your character. Oof, that's not good. No, that's not your character.
Wait, so hang on. So he's got a guaranteed hit of 9 damage.
The magic missile is a guaranteed hit.
Fucking hell.
There is no saving throw for it. A lot of spells have got a saving throw, but some do not. So
Understood.
that is 9. But your character is not the right character.
It's fine. I'll track it. That leaves me with 14 health.
Okay, cool.
No, 16 health.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the character on the screen is just a
Placeholder.
placeholder. Okay. We have next, with that action, he is finished his turn, and it goes to Merrick.
Yeah.
So it is your turn.
What
What-
do you need to do? What do you want me to do? Or
No,
give
what
me
do
some
you
res-
want to do?
S-
He's
we need-
attacked us. It's your turn. So you need to decide what you're going to do to defend us or to we want to capture him. I'm behind him.
Remember,
He hasn't seen me.
there is an action known as grapple that
Yeah.
you could use. Let me just try. And
Is that a bonus action?
It
Or
can
is
be
that
used
a
as a
full
bonus
action?
action. It
Okay,
can
cool.
be used as a bonus action, so
Okay,
you are
cool.
able to lash out at him first, and then grapple. Your bonus action can be also first, so you can try
But-
and grapple him, and if that doesn't succeed, you still have a full action.
Yeah. But Merrick, whatever you want to do, just you say. Like, I want to sprint in either direction. I want to throw my stick at him. Whatever you please.
I think I'd go head on with him. I think I'd attack him.
Okay, so on your actions, you've got your unarmed strike, javelin, your quarterstaff, or your dart, which would be the javelin and dart are both ranged. Your unarmed strike, which is your proficiency, as well as your quarterstaff. Which weapon are you wanting to use?
I'm gonna go
So
with the
remember,
javelin.
he's quite what's the word? Remember when Calf tried to hit him, he jumped. So he's quite.
Oh, I had a terrible
No.
roll there. So
Yeah.
Oh, you had a crappy one. Oh, okay.
Okay, so Merrick, you're going to take him on with melee or ranged?
Let's do arranged.
Okay, so you move slightly out of the way. Are you going to use a javelin or dart?
I'm gonna do a javelin.
Javelin. Okay, so click on the javelin icon in your character sheet.
I'm just trying to open that there,
Yeah.
chaps. I opened that from my screen over here.
Yeah, you should be able to just double click on your character and it'll pop up.
Okay, let me just see.
I gotta say that no longer works for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
same.
your character's that's not your
Yeah.
character. I don't know what that is.
I'm double clicking, but I'm getting nothing.
Okay, what you can do then is you see where the chat log is on the right hand side of the screen.
Where they've got the magic missile.
Where all the
no,
dice rolls were, right?
Yeah.
Don't click on your character at the top of the screen. Click on your character in the map.
Oh, here we go.
All that.
Hold on, let's see that. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I've got
Okay.
my sheet open.
So click on actions, and then you'll take you'll click on the actual picture of the javelin.
Cool.
Okay, and then the dice should roll. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So 14. So just so that we know, is you guys. I've automatically let it roll as if we were rolling with advantage as well. So first dice is the dice you would normally roll. Okay. Second dice is if you had advantage. Disadvantage works the other way around. So you rolled 14 minus. Why minus 4? Okay. No, there's something.
I don't see a -4.
Oh, it's 8 that was moved up to 14. Okay, yeah. 14, which actually hits, and he takes 7 points of damage. You can see the javelin strikes into his shoulder, burying itself before it, quite about 2 inches deep. Which he stumbles a little bit and yanks it out. Very unhappy with you. You do have a bonus action. You can, and you still have quite a bit of movement that you can go up to him in a grapple if you so choose, or you can move on to the next turn.
That's for Merrick.
Yeah, Merrick. Have we lost him?
Potentially.
Hello.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's still there.
Cool, chaps. I'm still here. I'm gonna go up to him and grapple him.
Okay, so I want you for grapple. I just need to try and find this quickly. No, that's not going to work. Where was it? I do apologize for the delay.
Well, it would be a bit attribute check, acrobatics, or whatever you want.
Yeah, but I kept finding the damn thing, and now I can't find it. Conditions. Okay, there it is. Conditions. So for grapple is grappled creature speed becomes 0, benefit Yeah, I would like you to give me an athletics check. So you're going to click on attributes on your character sheet, and it should be like in the middle of the character sheet, alphabetically athletics.
Okay. What do I just need to?
You just click on the name, yeah. Just click.
Athletics.
Okay. Oh, and you take him down with great force. He is now prone. He's on the floor and he is grappled. Yeah. Right. That ends your turn, and it is now Keith.
Keith, do you have
Okay.
like rope or something?
No.
Because they're grappling on the floor.
God, I can knock him out of my shuffle.
We need him to
I don't have a rope. I already checked. I don't have it.
It would be in your inventory. You don't have rope.
I've checked.
No, he doesn't have rope.
Okay. Well,
Oh wait, I do actually. Rope, hempen, 50 feet.
okay.
There, I
I just want to note, all we've done is knock him to his knees.
No,
No,
he's
he's
grappled.
prone.
He's prone.
Oh, prone. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but Merrick is
Merrick
grappling him.
has him properly around the body. I mean, it's quite an amusing feature to see this 3'9" character that's managed somehow to grab hold of a 7-foot dwarf and actually knock him to the floor.
Sorry, 7-foot dwarf.
7-foot
He's
elf.
like that dwarf from
Yeah.
Infinity War.
7-foot
Yeah.
elf. and yeah, he's grappled. He can't do anything at the moment.
Right, then I guess I will approach and restrain him with the rope.
Okay. I would like you for the rope. Let's give me. Let's do it as a survival check. Okay, that you have him completely wound up, and you can see he completely just gives into it. He's although he's upset, he's aggressive. You kind of just owned him. So that actually ends the combat. So end the combat.
Okay. With combat ended, is he bleeding profusely? Is he at risk of death?
No, his wound seems to it's a pretty big gash, but he must have used some magic of sorts to kind of stem the flow. Yeah, maybe it's it's you're not quite familiar with this type of person, but there is some sort of a control that he's got. He's hurting.
Hit with a shovel. He was hit with a
Javelin in his shoulder. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes, yeah.
he's hurt, but he's not in any real danger.
Okay, I search him for any blades, anything that he can use to free himself.
Okay. You pat him down. You find you find a few knickknacks and things on him. Nothing of too much importance. He has. Let me just find it here. He's just got another copy of that note from Lord Elbrick, and he's mostly kept, pretty rations and things like that. Obviously, you ascertain he was on his way somewhere, and in his attempt to flee previously he obviously didn't take much with him. And there is nothing that he can free himself with.
Sorry, Merrick, I think I'm picking up Harry Potter in the background there.
That's the music.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not me. I can guarantee you that. It's not me.
No, the music. It's every now and again it just comes in blasts.
Cool.
Okay. Right. So Baldric, Calf, you've got this guy restrained. He kind of looks a little defeated and bedraggled and everything. Your cousin Gundren wakes from his slumbers. What was all that noise about? I've got a splitting bloody headache. How far are we to town?
We're getting there, but look at this bastard that we caught.
Who's that?
The glass blade, right? Yeah, the glass blade.
Lost off.
I have some minor recollection that there was someone in Phandelver causing nonsense and all that. Are we getting on our way? Just be done with him and let's move on.
I say we toss him on the cart and sort it out when we get to town.
Okay. Do I have consensus?
How long is he going to be incapacitated?
Well, you've tied him up, so
Okay.
someone will
long
need
as we like.
someone will need to keep an eye on him, but it's not it's not anything too serious.
Okay.
Okay. So you put him on the
One of
back
our missions was to take him somewhere.
to
Sildar.
Sildar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And right now we're on our way to.
To Phandelver, to town.
Where Sildar is.
Okay, so he is there.
Yes. Okay, so with Glassstaff in the back, and Gundren having woken from his slumber, is you stop the cart momentarily, just to grab something to eat. Keith, you are eyeing Glassstaff suspiciously, to make sure he doesn't cause any sort of trouble. And you guys are, just, making a bit of lunch and just carrying
Short
about
rest.
your day. If you'd like to do a short rest, that's fine. You just with the short rest, you are able to use a hit dice to recover any lost points, any lost health. But you are going to town, so it's not necessary. Or you can use the 6 and boost your health.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Right. So
did we gain anything from?
yes, you gained XP.
No, we gained the entire elf.
Is
I
Gundren
really
getting
don't need
dragged on the
to-
ground next to the horse?
That's not an advantage to me.
Well, you already hold. If I'm not wrong, Ballsdip, you actually are the one who took the staff from his quarters. So you should actually have the staff of defense. Yeah, you do in your inventory. So you've already looted this man, but he just wasn't there for it. He forgot it. He forgot it lying in his quarters. But there's,
Shove it up his ass.
consider the fact that there is a reward waiting for you in town.
I saw the staff of defense, but I can't find it now.
It's in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Golf, why is your cousin getting dragged next to the horse?
Because you guys were resting.
Cruel and unusual torture by the dungeon master.
Okay, so you guys continue down the road for the rest of the afternoon. You're making a little bit of conversation amongst yourselves. If you'd like to do some role playing, you can do. You're welcome to do it now. Otherwise, I'm going to move us straight into town.
Yeah, we can move into town.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
I'm looking at.
Okay. Let me know once we've all got the town on your screens.
Yeah, I've got it.
Got it.
Just waiting for it, DM.
Sure thing.
Gone for a toilet break, probably.
Yeah, good time for it.
Okay, yeah. Let's take a quick breather, comfort break.
Okay.
Let's just I'll be online when you get back.
Okay.
intents and purposes, you have the comb. Just keep that in your mind. I'll add it at some point when I find it. I don't know why it didn't come through. It's on
Yeah,
your
but she gave it to us.
to
So why
Boniface.
would we be to Boniface?
Yeah, she gave it to Boniface, but when he left a few things around. So yeah, so it's you did carry the stuff through. But it's not important. You do have it. I'm basically just running through a reminder of what we have coming up. So you've got the comb, and you kind of take this comb out of your pocket and you look at it. You point it at it and you say, you look at it and you say, "Is this the comb in question?" And she nods eagerly. And yes, absolutely, that is exactly it. Please, I implore you to find this spell book, and gain whatever information you can. As she's saying that, Quellerin, the farmer from the north, also comes up. He says, "No, you don't you forget." I know it's giving you too many of the same people. Don't you forget that there's mines to the north. There's ruins that you need to you had heard of at the Old Owl Well. Then I was also looking for the druid named Redroth, somewhere towards Thunder Tree. He turns to you, Keith. Knowing that you hail from that area as well, and having met you before, he's new to the rest of the party, but it's everything. So your quests that you have, there is Orc Trouble. I will set as in progress. There is finding Redroth the Druid. There is the Old Owl Well and the Banshee's Bargain. Okay, those are your quests.
Just an FYI, Jim, we can't see the quest log here. I think it's disabled.
There's no journal notes on the left.
There was in the courtroom, not here.
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
Yeah. Not a big deal. It's just we can't easily search it ourselves.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I can't share it to you. I have to share one by one. So if we go and we look at the map, let's go back to the map. So Merrick, I'll wait for you to tell me that your map is up, and so we can go for it. Because I know yours is the one that's going to take the longest.
It's up and running.
Okay, cool. So the basic thing is Thunder Tree lies far to the north. It's a 3-day journey to get there, and that Keith is, that's close to your hometown, and it might hold some secrets for you there. Alternatively, a 3-day journey in seemingly the opposite direction has 3 potential areas. You've got Agatha's Lair, where the Banshee is rumored to be. There's that mystery of the Old Owl Well that you've heard about, and the quest, the marker that you'd found at the town hall, mentioned goblins somewhere in the vicinity. So, to which direction are you leaning to go into?
Well, what's considered the main quest?
The main quest is going to kill you quickly. That is here, Wave Echo Caves. We can go for it.
Okay, so we
What about
ignore
the
that.
We still have to. You mentioned the comb. Aren't we supposed to give that comb to someone?
Yes, that's here with Agatha's Lair. Agatha the Banshee.
Yeah, the Banshee, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got 3 things to do in this area.
Okay. So you make your way. You leave town. I presume you're going to stock up on provisions, things like that. Is there anything specific that any of you want from the smithy? This is actually a nice little tidbit, and I'm going to show you a few fun things here for you. So let's put you all on the map. Keith, Ballsdip, Merrick. Click on the dude. Double click on the dude.
Used to be an adventurer.
He's deaf in the 1 year.
Eh?
He's deaf in 1 year.
Yeah. So if you double click on him, it should pop up with a trade.
It does not.
It's not doing it.
Oh no, I was just on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So you should be able to trade with him. You can't sell things to him. Please don't try and sell things to him. Just purchase if you would like to purchase anything.
So on the left is what we have, and on the right is what he has. Or what?
On the
Yes.
left is his, on the right is yours.
Okay.
So just let me know what you are purchasing if anything takes your fancy. It'll do
Can
it
we-
automatically.
Can we snuff a lamp?
How do you mean snuff a lamp?
Extinguish it. It says here a lamp casts bright light in 15 feet. Once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask of oil.
Where
assume
is
we
it?
can
The lamp.
snuff it.
Yes, yeah, you can on and off it. So if you on your character, if you right click on your character, you will notice you've got a sun, a light globe, and a fire icon. Depending on what you have in your inventory, one of them is highlighted. That will toggle your light on and off, whichever
Okay.
light you have. And the lamp will automatically. Let's say you carry torches. You buy the lamp. You do also need flask oil. Oh no, the lamp you don't need flask oil for.
Well, I
You
imagine
do.
you can refill it with oil.
You need flask oil. So he actually doesn't
I've
have.
I've got 2.
Cool. Well, I'm buying 2
flask
lamps. His inventory just reset. 2 lamps, smithing tools, and a couple whetstones.
Okay, so yep, Merrick has also bought a lamp.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. Dark out there.
yeah, it
Dark
can
and
get.
full of errors.
And the strange thing is, only one of you has dark vision.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Um,
buying lamps.
which allows Calf to see 60 feet in dark light as if it's dim light.
No, Jim, I now suddenly have 1,200 platinum.
Did you?
No, I had 12 platinum and I had 130 gold. All of a sudden it's changed to 1,400. I'm changing it.
Okay, change it back. Yeah. I'll look into that. Yes. Oh, it converted everything up. Oh,
Yeah,
lost.
no, but gold to platinum is not
Yeah, I know.
that
it's,
sort of exchange rate.
It's a,
Because Fedorov has 4,700 platinum.
something
This
went odd
dude
there.
is the emperor of the land.
Yeah, something went very strange there. Okay, don't know what happened. Okay, I'll sort your gold and that out later, guys. So, you, for all intents and purposes, you have sufficient gold.
To buy some stuff.
Yeah. So, Keith, is there anything you wanted from him? Ballsdip, instead of using him, let me try and figure out how to fix that. Well, it was Merrick and Calf I need to sort it out. You want the Warhammer?
Yeah.
Does that suit your class?
You going to be running at disadvantage with that, hey?
Okay.
Because remember, you are short in stature, you're a rogue, and you would need strength proficiency, in which case
Yep.
you are already at a disadvantage on strength.
And the hand up.
Hand axe you can take. That does use dexterity. How many hand axes would you like?
Just one.
Just one.
You can throw a hand axe, or you can strike with it.
Yes. I will add the hand axe to your inventory.
Right. Fedorov just had a piece of armor in his. Where's it now?
Armor.
I took it.
That's why they've gone completely pear-shaped with their funds.
But it just says he bought a lamp.
Yeah.
There's more that he's bought.
That chat log is not accurate.
Yeah.
Damn it. I need better armor.
For this, I will get you one. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just get a hand axe. Balls dip, you've now got a hand axe. Keith, it was, if I'm right, Merrick, it was armor +1, correct?
That's right.
Just also note, you are if you wear the armor, you are no longer proficient in unarmed strikes.
Okay.
As the monk. So you've got scale. It was scale mail. So just with that, guys, be careful with your characters. So now the bard, the monk, you're going to be doffing armor, which is great. It ups your armor class, but is your quarterstaff and your unarmored strike. Well, unarmored strikes you can't do anything with, and you will take a hit on your dexterity and stealth abilities once you wear that
it's
armor.
not worth it.
Yeah, it's not advisable. You would normally go for light armor or clothing as opposed to heavy armor.
Can I trade with Quibus?
That's 100%. I will sort that out quickly. Let's do that. There we go.
Did we get XP?
Yes, you did. You should have. But remember, I am running milestones, so
Okay, no worries.
it hasn't granted you the XP. That's not a problem because I am keeping track of it.
Okay.
You're not at the milestone just yet. You are coming close. I think at the end of today, we're definitely going to have a level up. Shall we away? Have you got all the provisions you would need? I assume you're going to take a long rest at the pub before you set out.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Well, I've only got 1 day of rations. Does that matter?
We're not worrying about rations in this game.
Or
It's
a refund of my rations.
It's flavor. It's flavor text. It's not. No, it's not.
Not necessary.
It's not
The
necessary.
same with water skin. Technically, we should be drinking water, but we're not playing survival rules.
Yeah. So I just put it as you have sufficient of everything. Merrick, I've just fixed your gold and everything. But again, guys, I will sort your gold out after the game to make sure everything syncs up correctly. But yeah, that's a mechanic that did not work. Right, so you take Botod. What you do now on your character sheet, go and click on where your hit dice is and click long rest.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Long rest. It's gonna be a new day. Yes.
Yep.
Rest.
There we go. So now you've got that back. Everybody is at peak health and conditions. You've got all your spells, spell slots. Your chi is redone, and you start making your way on the 3-day trek down the tribal trail, and yeah, let's say day 1 you rock up.
Oh fuck.
Day 1 you. Oh man. Day 1 you land up at about here, and you know you sit down towards the forest to try and get a bit of shade. It's a warm summer's eve, and there's a nice breeze coming between on the trail between the mountains to your right and the forest to the left. So you look for a bit of tree cover just to get out of the wind, and you set up camp. And if you'd like to role play, now's the time. If you don't, we can move on to the next.
We can
Move on.
Okay.
move on.
So day 2, it's a bit more or bumpier terrain, and you're now just around this area here. 1 day away. You really gave it stick the first day. You get there. It's middle of the evening. It seems to be quite a steep uphill that you've been going up, and you find yourself on the road is pretty familiar. You've seen this road before. Just give me a second to just get rid of some of them. There we go. Gone, and gone. Oh, I can't get rid of that. Okay, so you've been on this road before, and it's about middle of the evening. I am going to... There we go. It's evening. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. You find coming at you 3 ogres in the distance. Cancel. Close. There we go. These great bulking behemoth looking items.
Oh fuck, what have I done?
Yeah, something went horribly wrong there.
There we go. I just wanted to measure. There we go.
Yeah. So they come out ahead of you. Can you see all 3 of them? No.
I can see one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay, well that's fine. It's 1 ogre. 3 would probably total player kill.
Okay, I want to do something before it gets closer.
Okay, you've still got a bit of time.
Okay, no, well, I'm saying like I shout, fuck an ogre.
Okay, so you
gotta kill this thing.
You stand in preparation.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you stand ready. Is there any other action that anyone wants to take before we roll for initiative?
Can I quickly equip my bow?
Okay, you're all ready with the bows and whatnot. And
I light a torch. If we didn't already, I light a torch and I throw it between us.
okay, let me just make sure that it is now evening. So there we go.
You know it's not the leopard from Jungle Book, right?
The what?
Or
Not
the
a
tiger. The tiger. You're not going to scare him away with fire.
So there's your torch.
Cool.
That's been thrown down on the ground. The ogre. Oh fuck! I can't get to
So
the right here.
I'm using it to consume it.
Okay, it's fine. The ogre now comes up closely, and I would like all of you. Why can't I get this right today? Oh man. To roll initiative. And there we go.
Yes,
Wait, so you've botched something.
I've rolled initiative.
Yeah, but now I can't get you into the fighting. I can't get you into a fighting thing. There we
Okay,
go.
well I see the cards up, so can I now roll?
Yes, you can. There we go. I don't know why that's failed. Okay.
Roll for initiative, fuckers.
Okay. Yeah, so just on your character sheets, you will see initiative, and that'll get you there.
That was me.
Okay, we're all there.
Is it safe to assume that it is approaching us aggressively?
Oh, it's coming
Okay,
at you.
clearly, quite
There's
clearly,
no this is an animal of no great
Yeah. Okay. It's not a nice
intelligence.
ogre. It's
Yeah,
an ogre.
this is a beastie.
Okay.
And he's coming quite quickly at you. Calf, it is your turn.
Indeed, it is. I'm just quickly checking my spells for what is relevant. Okay, I will cast a Sacred Flame at it.
Okay.
Which is flame-like radiance descends on a creature within range, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay, so a dexterity saving throw. What is the minimum on that?
I think save DC 13 dexterity.
Dexterity. Yeah, he does not. He does not catch that. So this it was what was
No,
it?
well, I have to roll.
Oh, roll it then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 3. Oh,
Right.
fuck.
So this flame that comes out from the heavens just bolts down on top of him, dealing what this beautiful array of colors as it hits the ogre smack on the top of his head, and it kind of burns all the way down his body, and it's 1d8, eh?
Yes.
There we go. And he takes.
But there's more than one, isn't there?
No, there's just one. I
Okay.
made a balls up there. He's kind of like roaring around and flapping his arms. It's reminiscent of the troll in Harry Potter. Troll in the dungeon, where this ogre's like confused a little bit, making a lot of noise. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I would like to move. Can I move my full 25 feet?
You can, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move to as far back as I can manage. No, I move.
Just ignore
Yeah.
the cart and the horse. Okay, the cart and the horse
I was
aren't
gonna
there.
use it as defense.
You can. Okay, well that's fine if you wanna hide behind it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get behind it a bit.
Okay.
I can't seem to move. No, I can. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm taking it you actually wanted to get there.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you are
That's
somewhat
it.
hidden. Keith, you didn't roll your initiative.
I didn't?
No.
No.
But you were rolling it for me earlier.
Yeah, I'll roll it again. There we go.
Because you didn't know how.
That's fine.
I still don't know how. I still don't know where's this carousel.
The
Don't
carousel's
worry about
not
it.
coming up for some reason. Okay, so you can do it in your character sheet. In the top center should be initiative, but I have rolled for you now. So that ends your turn. It is. Wait. It is Bull's Dip.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Okay, just
What you gonna do?
what am I gonna do?
He comes for you.
It's a great big bloody ogre.
How strong is he? Has he been
Oh, it's you can see there's still a flame on his on his shoulder that's burning and crackling there, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. He's more confused by it than anything else.
okay?
Very unusual lightning.
And
that hit him.
my estimation, yeah, I think he's quite big.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've got the supplies to actually take him on. I think he's a lot bigger than glass.
Stuff.
Yeah. So that's my 2 cents worth.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much to him, so I want to use my staff of defense. Just
Okay.
I want to, what's the word?
Cast.
Yeah.
Look, hold my staff of defense.
Okay, so that will grant you 1 mage armor, or mage shield.
And then I want to, because I still want to attack him, but I know that he's stronger than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, what's the word?
Well, the staff is going to take. It
Will
is
it
going to
take up
take.
my turn?
It is going to take your action. Yeah, it's not. It's not a bonus action item. So that will
Or,
take up your action.
well, I
But
think
then you gain
it's going to take
mage
a
armor.
few more blows to kill this guy. So yeah, I want to
Okay, so let's just
ready my staff of defense.
ready it. So you're not using it yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Are
'Cause he
you?
hasn't attacked me.
Well, he hasn't got to you yet.
No.
This guy can move 40 feet. So
Yeah,
if you,
that's how I want to ready my staff.
okay, so you're going to stand ready, and then not take any other action.
No.
Okay, so we'll return to you. After who are you wanting to? Up next is Keith. Then it is the ogre. And then it is Merrick. So you're deferring your roll until just before the ogre or just after the ogre?
Just after the ogre.
Okie dokie. So I'm actually just. I don't know if I can move you. I think I can. Yeah. That'll just do it for this turn. Why is this not working? Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. So that is now Keith. It is your turn. Sorry, I don't know what I've done there. Hang on. Go back. There we go. Keith, it's your turn.
Let me just-
Don't fart into the microphone.
so just getting my sheet ready. Well, I took my bow out, so I guess I'm taking a shot.
Okay.
Do you roll for me on that?
No, on your character sheet. So double click on your character.
Oh, actions.
Go to your actions.
Longbow. Attack.
Here we go. So that is. Oh, so close. That was that wasn't a natural 20. That is a 20 though. So go ahead and roll damage. Why did it not do damage roll? That's strange.
Okay, roll for damage.
Here we go.
Nice.
Okay,
7.
so he actually takes 10 points of damage because of balls up. What did you do?
He
I
clicked
clicked
his.
on my staff of defense.
Okay, so that then is putting you. We'll save this for later, but don't roll until it's your turn, please.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
'Cause I said I wanted to use it, but I didn't click it or anything.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
weren't using it as an offensive weapon,
Oh,
so
I was just gonna ready
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay.
I need to check the spell on that. That's not giving you the right spell. But anyway, so the ogre takes 10 points of damage.
Just okay.
Okay. You see your bow. Shit, hang on. Sorry, and I need to recalculate a few things. Give me 2 seconds. It's 3. Your radiance did 3 damage, eh?
yeah, not much.
Wait, so how much damage did my bow do?
10.
10.
10. Okay.
So your bow did 10 damage. You can see that the arrow stuck in his in the other shoulder to where the radiant light hit, and he just looks at it and he snaps it off, kind of sniffs it, and then just tosses it behind him. Then you have a bonus action if you'd like. There's not really any bonus actions on your. It's only second wind, which is a healing thing, so that's not usable. But you can still move if you'd like.
I'd say maybe I move to the left of the wagon.
To this side.
Yes.
Okay. Ballsdip. I'm standing ready with yours because I'm going to. The staff is not set up correctly for the magic, so I'll activate the magic when you're ready for it.
It's a kind of magic.
Because there's something
What
strange
does it
that went
do,
on.
though? I should have checked what it does.
The staff of defense grants you mage armor. I don't know why it's coming up
Made
as
of
a.
glass, yet it is strong as oak. It weighs 3 pounds. It must be
Yeah.
attuned to the staff to gain a spin. Holding the staff, you have a bonus to your armor
yeah.
class. The staff has 10 charges of you to fuel spells within it. With the staff in hand, you can use your action to cast one of the following spells from your staff. If the spell
Yeah.
Mage armor, shield.
So mage armor. You touch a creature who isn't wearing armor to protect it with a magical force. That target gets a base AC of 13 plus their dexterity modifier. So you can cast it on yourself.
Okay. Who's the strongest in our? Who's going to attack this ogre again, and needs defense?
So I think I've got a strategy coming up now after the trolls acted. So my strategy, I don't know if DM, if I can actually discuss this with the team.
I was actually going to say
not just yet. Your turn is coming up.
We can't coordinate during the battle.
Yeah. So your bonus action will be used in you shouting your idea out to the guys. But Keith is it was mainly I was just trying to give Ballsdip his advice on the mage armor, because that might determine whether you are going to go before or after Merrick.
So Keith looks like he's the strongest. Yeah.
Okay, but we'll get there now. So it's Keith. Any other actions from your side?
No.
You're done. Okay, so we move on. It is the ogre's turn. Right. Just in the 1, 2, 3, 4, in the order of your initiative. 1, 2. It's going to attack the nearest person to it, which is unfortunately Merrick.
I thought so.
And he is going to use. He's just going to go. You can see now that he's up close. He's got this great club behind him. It's a terrifying looking weapon. But he doesn't even reach for it. He just takes the one arm and pounds it down. What is your armor class? He rolls a 23. So your armor class, if you're looking at your character sheet.
I'm just opening it now for you, DM. Just give me 2 ticks. I'm gonna go armor class. Where would I find that?
Next, right at the top section, you have hit points, hit dice, armor class.
Top middle.
17.
He hits with a 23. So he does hit you, but you manage to try and dodge away, and you take 4 points of damage. I will apply that to you.
Just out of curiosity, how big is the club versus Merrick? Or whatever he's using to attack?
The club is a 5-foot club.
It's bigger than Merrick.
Yeah, so the
It's
club
bigger
head,
than Merrick.
yeah, the club head is probably the size of your head.
It's a big thing. It adds 5 feet on his own range, so that it's a murva machine. Okay, so the ogre has no bonus action that it can take, and it just looks at you after it's hit you. It notices that you didn't. It obviously expected you to kind of like fall into the ground or something, and it just looks at you and it growls at you, and it spat and splattering going all over your face with this almighty roar. It is your turn.
Okay, cool.
No.
So what I'm gonna do? I'm going to. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Cool. I'm actually gonna go amongst this fog and mist, and because it's the middle of the evening, I don't think his eyes or his eyesight or vision is so great. I'm gonna use a little bit of my acrobatics, and I'm gonna actually jump straight through his legs so that I'm actually facing right behind him at his back.
Okay. Because he is looking at you directly, I am going to ask that you roll a acrobatics at disadvantage. So when it rolls the dice, it's going to roll 2 dice. The first one is so now we use that mechanic. It's going to roll the 2 dice. Is the disadvantage means you take the lowest value. You know what I mean? Okay.
I'll roll acrobatics for you.
Yes. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to make that a challenge. Even with your disadvantage, you very swiftly manage to roll up behind him as he tries to take a swipe at you, a strike of opportunity, which will deal. Give me a sec. Which he misses entirely. You manage to get underneath him without any damage taken. From where you are now, is the stench behind this thing is unbelievable. You have a bonus action. If you would like to shout out, remember this is a 6-second turn, so you've already swiped at him, you've gone underneath, you can literally give a 2 or 3 word instruction.
Okay, let me just see. What are my special or my bonus actions?
So you can either do give the instruction to your guys. You have also, if you look at your actions on the actions, bonus actions are, just scroll down a little bit. You can do an unarmed strike, a flurry of blows, patient defense, which takes a dodge. That would mainly be if you a reaction. Step of the wind. Wouldn't use that for this. That's disengage and jump distance double your speed. So you can use flurry of blows. Remember that is going to use one of your chi points. You've got 3. And a short rest does generally sort you out. A long rest. And the unarmed strike, you do get an extra 1-armed strike. So you can either use a 1-armed strike or a flurry of blows.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly shout to the guys to keep him distracted until it's my turn.
Until it's your turn again. Okay, so that uses up your bonus action. You don't have any other for the time being. We now move on to Bull's Dip. Right. So now you've seen this drama unfold, and how Calf has bolted for the protection of a cart that doesn't look like it's going to do much help against something as big as the Great Axe. But I mean, any protection's useful. Keith is obviously setting himself up for a headshot. Merrick has has dexterously found himself in the unfortunate position behind the ogre, but fortunate for the battle, and is your turn to decide what to do.
Okay. Where am I? So I do want to attack him.
Okay.
I still want to use my staff of defense. What's it called? Yeah.
The staff of
Staff
defense.
for someone else.
Okay. You can either
whoever's
attack.
attacking after me, I
Yeah.
want to give him, or whoever the ogre's going to attack next.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know who he's going to attack next. Advantage cunning action to make a sleight of hand. So, just to give you an idea, you can either attack or you can use the staff. They both take up a full action. You do have fast hands, which allows you to make a sleight of hand check to disarm a trap or open a lock. It's not really going to have anything beneficial against the ogre.
Let me try my hand axe on him.
You're going to throw your hand axe?
Yeah. At his head.
Okay, where is your hand axe gone? Wait. It's not equipped. There we go. Yeah, so go to actions and you should be able to roll your hand axe now. Okay. So you rolled a 17, which hits, dealing a 4 hit point damage to the ogre. This ogre he kind of looks at you guys all confused, and he's like, what the hell is going on? I think people are throwing things at me. That type of thing. It's just takes the hand axe and it's kind of it dug a little bit into him and fell down. I mean, his tough leathery exterior is quite something to behold, and it's you're just adding to the scarring. But he's kind of getting a little bit annoyed. You are whittling him down slowly. Then. So you threw his. Okay. There was another thing that just for next time. Okay, you have got a sneak attack that you can do as well. Because you are a rogue.
But I won't do much with my size.
No, but hang on. Let's listen.
Got a weapon, Dev.
So once per turn, you've already used a ranged weapon, which is the hand axe. And you do an additional 2d6 damages each turn. If you don't need advantage to roll, if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it, the enemy isn't incapacitated, you don't have disadvantage. Okay, that is fine. So you can do a sneak attack as well, which is I think you just click on sneak attack, scroll down to other. And that it's 2d6's damage. So this is where the funny thing is. In actions.
Sneak attack, okay.
So it's something to remember. As a rogue, you have always got this innate ability to make a second attack, provided that he's not directly in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he's facing you and attacking you, you're not going to get that sneak attack. But you came it from range, so you're just naturally very adept with your hands. So you swing the hand axe, and as you swing the hand axe, you throw your two daggers that come out from your cuffs that no one even knew you had. And so those 2d6, just to let you know, is if you expand it, you will see that you rolled a 6 and you rolled a 4. So you've done 10 points of damage. These two daggers bury themselves and almost disappear into his underarm. They're both underarm. One is under his arm, and the other one is like under his breast. But they've really gone in and they've sunk quite deep. He's now he's now really, he lets out this almighty roar. Blood is seeping from those two wounds that you've just left him. He's now really pissed off. You have a movement left if you want it.
My nimbleness.
That would be.
So that would be to get out of his way.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can use your full movement because you haven't moved yet.
That.
Halfling nimbleness, space. No, that would be so. If let's say Keith was
If he
standing in
attacked
front of you.
me. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, no, that allows you to move around and through larger objects than you. That's not really applicable to this. But you can move. I think what's your speed? You can move 25 feet away in any direction.
Well, I'll move next to whoever's attacking next.
Which would
Merrick,
be.
Calf.
Calf is next.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll flank him.
Okay, so you go there.
Move up with him, yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to leave the cart.
Okay. Now the other
cool.
thing is, Calf, you because of the halfling nimbleness, you are able to step over Balls Dip without too much challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll just, I think, yeah, it won't make any difference to your feet. It is your turn.
Cool. Out of interest, with a bonus action, can I prepare a spell or exchange prepared spells?
No.
Okay.
That you can only do in a long rest.
Copy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run 15 feet closer.
Okay.
So, wait, I can't move myself. It's in front of the front right wheel. Yeah, there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm throwing a hand axe at him.
Okay.
Fuck. Jesus.
So that
I'm rolling terribly, man.
This hand axe, because he's so angry, the hand axe comes through and he just swats it out of the air. It lands next to his feet, and he just he lets out an almighty roar, leaving you now to your bonus action. Remember, you also have channel ability. I don't know what else you've got there.
Yeah, well, cantrips I can use.
Cantrips. Let me go into your spell book.
I'm trying to find that. How to determine.
So, if you click on the thing, it'll tell you. It comes up with a whole lot of tags. Roll, alternative roll, info, default, cantrip, one action. So most of them, they take up an action here.
Yeah, but how many times can I do a cantrip?
As many times. But
okay.
Throwing a hand axe is one of your actions.
Yes.
So.
Can I use a cantrip as a bonus action?
Unfortunately,
or it has
not.
To be my full. Okay.
It has to be a full action. Yeah.
Okay.
So your bonus actions is spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Create floating spectral weapon, lasts for a duration.
Okay. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So spiritual weapon, that's the info dump. Basically, I create a spectral weapon within range that lasts for a minute, and I can attack with it. Yeah, I can attack with it.
Okay.
So I'm going to create it to the south of the ogre. No, to the north of the ogre.
Okay, so yeah, create it to the north of the ogre. Melee spell attack against the creature. Okay, so you do need to do an attack roll. On the hit, which the dynamics should happen. Target takes force damage equal to.
Ooh, not a bad roll.
Not a bad roll, and it does hit.
Yeah,
how
it's
long
it's damage
stay?
plus my force spell cast. 1 minute last.
1 minute. Okay, so we've got 10 rounds for this to keep going.
Yep.
Right, let me just put a marker on here. So you've got what form did it take?
Oh, I'm making it take a. What's my symbol again?
A boot.
I think it is a mace over a boot, if I recall correctly.
Okay, so you want to make it a
mace.
Okay,
so a mace. Yeah. Yep, perfect.
Just there we go. Okay, so and that does every turn, hey?
Yeah, every turn I
Wanna
can
hit the
move
target.
and repeat an attack. I
yeah.
can move
Okay,
and
so
attack.
it smacks him now, dealing 11 points of damage. Okay, no, that just getting the thing going. So it does 11 points now. Your next turn, you use it as a bonus action. It does it again. Yeah, that's
Cool.
pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Okay.
I mean,
So
it does take a second level spell slot out,
Yeah.
but yes.
He's really unhappy. You can that the weight of this mace that came out of nowhere, that it's almost transparent, just smacks him, and he falters onto the one leg. It takes him a second or two to rise up a little bit. He's now whining more than he is screaming. Very unhappy. He's looking damaged. That brings us to Keith.
Okay, I guess I'm lining up another shot. Let me just shoot here.
Sorry. Oh no, I didn't have a bonus action.
No, that was your bonus action.
Yeah. I was going to say I kick a small stone.
Okay.
Right. What did you do there?
You must not
Attack.
double click.
I'm going to go with the first roll. But what were you
Jesus.
attacking with your bow?
Yep.
Okay. Was the second one?
Oh,
Okay.
I think I know what Barry's doing.
Yeah.
Are you clicking your bow, like expanding it, and then clicking attack?
Yes.
You just have to click on the icon.
Yeah, you just need to click the icon or on roll, and then it'll roll everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll damage, because you did hit. 4. 7.
Well, 7.
Okay, plus 3. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. No, don't worry about that. I did something.
You clicked plus crit damage.
Yeah. He just does 7 damage. This guy's really, really not happy. He's this arrow goes through from his left, just underneath the lower rib, and it almost impales it all the way through, that you only see the fletching, the feathers at the end of the arrow peeking out, blood oozing out. You've definitely hit one of his organs. It's a green black mottled grey blood that's coming out of this thing. He's really hurting. Any other actions you'd like?
I wonder. Let me just see.
Wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday,
Let me just
the
look at
blue sky.
this. I draw my greatsword.
Okay, great. Okay, so your greatsword is now ready.
Yes.
Just so that everybody knows, Quibus did that correctly, is if you are changing your weapons, that is going to use up a bonus action. Right, so you stand ready with your great axe.
You can still move, hey Keith.
Yeah, he can move. Yeah, you can move.
Then I move closer to him.
Where do you want to go?
To his left.
Right next to him?
Maybe a step back.
Okay, so your next move, you'll go up to him and swipe.
Yes.
Okay. It is his turn next.
Fucking hell. Katrina left a half-eaten mice under my desk.
Oh, no.
Lekker.
Okay, I'll be back now.
Wait, sorry, I did that. I buggered that up, don't worry. Okay, it is the ogre's turn. Who is he going to try and attack?
One who's
Calf,
closest.
he's got you in his sights. He knows that this mace that
I'm the
was above
obvious.
him is right there. And Quentin, Merrick, be ready for this. As soon as he moves away, you do have an attack of opportunity, which is it is a normal unarmed attack. So get your attack sheet ready, because he's going to move. Calf, he moves up to you. While he does that, Merrick, give me your unarmed attack.
You want an unarmed attack?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on following from behind.
No, it's you don't move with him. It's as he moves, you strike out at him.
Okay.
It's an
So you
automatic
just-
hit. Just
You
yeah,
roll an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Okay, so I must just okay, let me just quickly roll that for you.
Why so many dice?
I'm not sure. Okay, do you want me to roll again?
No, that was
No.
athletics. You rolled in
That was enough.
athletics.
Oops.
So go to actions and unarmed strike.
I can yes, playing crabs here.
There we go. Okay, so you do. Oh, very nice. So as he moves, I'm actually going to take him a bit back because that kind of.
But on an 8.
No, it's automatic hit.
Oh fuck.
Because it's a strike of opportunity.
Okay.
I could have said with advantage, but no, he takes 5 damage. So he's as he takes a step, you swipe out, and because he's so much larger than you, you actually like slice his Achilles heel, and he crumbles to the floor in front of Calf Rockseeker, growling now and howling in pain. At this point, blood is actually coming out of his mouth, and he's foaming. His eyes are reddening, and it's almost as if this thing, if it could rage, it would be raging, which is still trying to take his action. He will now be at disadvantage, and he's just gonna have to swipe at you. He doesn't even have an opportunity to take out his great club. So he swipes. Oh God, he misses. No, he doesn't. Sorry. What is your armor class, Calf?
18.
Oh, he misses. So he pounds, and you can see that as he takes his right arm to try and pound you, the sudden realization of this arrow that is under his ribs kind of falters his arm next to him, and he just growls at you in a pitiful way for such an evil creature. And which now is Merrick's turn again.
Perfect. So I'm going to attack with the javelin.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my right. He's left from the front. And I'm going to dig it right in where the organ is.
Oh, you're throwing the javelin. So we are just marked.
Okay.
To about there, eh?
That's right.
Okay, so throw the javelin.
Okay. Sorry, I'm clicking quite a bit. My screen's hanging.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. That hits. That hits. This javelin. Wow, you guys are taking this arc a lot easier than I anticipated. Okay. This javelin buries itself into the same area of the wound of where the arrow is, but it goes right through. It's practically half of it has now started protruding from the front as he collapses collapses down, still holding himself up with his left arm, but the dagger wounds that you had are making kind of fall down onto the floor again. He's not even uttering sounds anymore. It's just these moans and rage that he's just not able to do anything about. Balls Dip, it is your turn. Oh wait, Merrick, was there anything else you wanted to do? You can do the. You've still got your
Action.
an unarmed strike. You can still move up to him and unarmed strike him.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So let's move up. Oh man. How do you want to do this?
I don't know. Guys, what's your input here?
A
Bash his brains.
colossal nut punch. Well, because his character is short, you know, he's not got a lot of reach.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
Let's do the nut-
okay, so you kind of dash up to but from behind him, and you take your arm back as far as it can go, or almost touching the ground, and you launch yourself up with everything you've got and all the monk skills that you've been training against, and you launch yourself into the air, and you hit something that feels like a soft rock, which leads this thing to absolutely blurt out in the most horrific scream ever known to man. On top of everything you have done to this poor creature, with all the wounds, you've had to go and give him a ball punch as he collapses to the floor. It's a very sad, excuse the pun, a very sad sack. Really not helping, and he falls dead before you. Well done, that was awesome.
So
He's died. He's gone. He's
giving
finished.
him a lunch, giving him a lunch, nut punch. He loses his balls.
Yep.
And I add them to my bag of ball bearings.
Okay, there we go. Go. Okay, please make a note of that. So you add his balls. 2 ball bearings. Okay. For
Well,
balls
I would like an ogre's tooth as a
I was
souvenir.
thinking the same
Okay.
thing. So
Okay,
you
so
take the right and I'll take the left. The
Cool.
sharp
I recovered the arrowhead of the first arrow which he broke from his shoulder
okay.
for purposes of turning into a trinket of some sort.
Okay, so you like wear it as a trophy.
Yes.
Keith, you did not kill this guy this round.
Nope.
So this doesn't go to your kill points, but
It counts as an assist.
Counts as an assist. Okay, so Merrick and Bull and Calf both take a tooth, ogre tooth.
Is it a tusk or tooth?
It's an ogre's tooth.
From
Well, you can take the ones from the bottom.
tooth.
Let's say it's a tusk.
Okay.
Okay, and we've got Keith, who took the arrowhead.
Who wears sandals?
Yeah, arrowhead to make
Oh,
to
sorry.
fashion
I
into
rolled an ogre's tusk.
a fashioned into a trinket. Okay, so wow, you guys did really well there. The only one that took any damage was Merrick. Well done. So, right. Do we carry on to the next? You guys kind
I'm
of
up
just
for it.
you.
I want to make something to eat, though.
Yeah, actually. I need
Okay.
to-
Should we take? Should we call it until the next one?
How far until we get to this banshee?
You're gonna reach it within the next day. So because you've had this fight and everything, let's just go to the map. You're practically at the at the edge of the forest where this hovel is. So the ogre came almost from the woods. So you're right there, but there's no real way of knowing exactly what's going to transpire. Remember that. So what Gariel had said to you is that the banshee either appears or does not appear. There's a way the comb almost would coax it out for it to make some sort of action. Not intrinsically dangerous, but you know, a banshee is a banshee.
I think we should just rest a bit, get our bearings right, get our energy going, and then we take it for the next time.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I've got some ogre balls to try.
Okay. So with this, we will then say that we take a long rest. Just on your... Where am I now? Where? Let's go back to the forest. So everybody open up your character sheets.
Which one? The one in the tab or the one on...
Just double click on your character.
Okay,
yeah. So click on your character sheets. You are going to give yourself the level. So where it's got your level 3 whatever, you're going to put yourself at 2700. No, 2701. Let's try that. Keith, I'm just using you as a test case.
Nope,
that doesn't work.
that just puts us at that.
It works if you do it yourself.
Yeah, it captures the number, but it doesn't level us up.
Yeah, it doesn't level you up. Okay. What I'm going to do now is... I think we'll level up offline so we can close Foundry, as you are just outside Agatha's lair. Just outside Agatha's lair, and resting and leveling. Okay, so that will end our game on Foundry. Don't go anywhere, because I'm now going to open up on Discord so that we can level your characters up. I think it could be a fun exchange for everybody. We'll do it on I'll share my screen, so we'll do it on D&D Beyond, and see where that takes us. Just for some so everybody, you can log out of Foundry for the time being. I'm going to close the stream up, and then I will join you shortly. Don't go anywhere. Let's do
Where do you log
this.
out?
Just close the window.
Okay.
Okay. And that's here. Right, so that's the end of our game. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very
There's
much.
only one viewer. And yeah, we'll see you next time, where we take on Agatha's lair, and in hopes of coaxing this elusive banshee out. Guys, you know, I know this is my first video. Follow, subscribe, do all the things.
Hit that subscribe button, yo!
Yeah, man. And we will see you next time. It is a sporadic. Streaming schedule based on everybody's timing. So we will get there. I will put up in my panels the next game. But thanks a lot for joining us. Cheers.